what did you work on before we got into training camp?
Yeah, I mean, like the offseason as a whole or the summer?
Summer.
Yeah, the summer I think was really important just to keep continuing to build chemistry, I think, with like the receiver core. Just the more reps that we could get in, like I said, continue to build chemistry and work on kind of the smaller things of mechanics and plays. And yeah, I just think the more reps from this summer just really helped, and you can already see it translating onto the field.
Daniel, what about just from a strength and conditioning and even a nutrition standpoint? What gains did you make just over the last 9 months?
Yeah, that's been one of the kind of best things to see, just how much weight I've gained. I came in around 200, and I'm floating kind of around 220 now. So just done a good job of obviously put on the right weight, getting stronger in the weight room, and Coach Campbell does a really good job of that, and Kristen does a really good job of getting us the right food to do that. But yeah, that's been cool to see, and at the same time, not getting slower. Like I said, put on the right weight. But yeah, I've gained about like 20 pounds.
How was that new training tape?
Oh yeah, the new training tape was crazy. It's really nice. Like the first meal, some of us came in and we're like, "Is it going to be like this every single time?" They're like, "Yeah, like it's really good food. If you go in there and don't find something you want to eat, then I don't know what you're ever going to eat."
What's the best stuff so far?
The first meal we had this really good salmon with like a glaze. I don't know. It was really good. It's all been good though. It's been great. So.
Is that 220? I mean, that weight does it help you drive the ball down the field? Do you notice it in the way you throw?
I would say so. I think both the weight and just the strength that I've kind of gained over the last couple of months has helped that. But I feel like I have definitely noticed that. Continuing to kind of grow in my arm strength and kind of being able to keep the same mechanics, but also get bigger and stronger has definitely helped.
I know it's a little early, but what have you seen from Jaylen, and how does he make your quarterback run?
Yeah, Jaylen's awesome. First of all, he's just a really good dude. Really good to kind of get to know him over the last couple of weeks. But really can throw the ball. He's really talented. Moves kind of better than what you would think. So, and I think the bottom line is just his experience. It's been kind of cool to see the way that he's gone about learning a new playbook. I feel like I've kind of been learning some stuff from him, and it's been kind of cool to see that. But he's a great dude, great addition to the room for sure.
You played with his cousin Ducker, right?
Yeah, he told me that. He said he's cousin with them, which I didn't expect. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Danny, as somebody who came into this program as a quarterback who got plenty of training outside of the high school world before you got to college, how do you think young quarterbacks in general, yourself and Dylan included, are more equipped to walk into a college situation? The things that are asked of you as a college quarterback than kids who did this a few years ago without that kind of that badge?
Yeah, I think just as you've seen like the landscape of QB coaches continue to grow, I just think there's more options for people, really wherever you're at in the country. So, but a lot of the times those coaches are guys that have played, that have coached. So I just think the more you see that grow, the better, just the talent from the lower levels and up will just continue to be. And like you said, kind of helps you get equipped with some more skills, I guess, or kind of some more insights to help translate to higher levels quicker for guys that are coming up.
You started doing quarterback-specific training at what age?
I think I started, it was like summer or spring of 6th grade going into 7th grade is when I kind of started really playing quarterback.
Yeah, how would you describe the QB play 3 days into football camp?
Yeah, I just think something we've really focused on is just execution. And I think from the start of spring, obviously, 2 guys that were pretty young, that hadn't played a lot, and now it's just a whole different level, just based on the experience that some of us have gotten, especially, obviously, me and Dylan being freshmen over the spring, so and into the summer. So I just think it's been kind of a quicker start to the fall so far, and I think that's just a product of the reps that we've been able to get. I just think it's there's a lot of talent, and at the same time, Heinrich's got its experience. There's just a lot of different kind of ways that we all push each other. We all have different kind of skill sets in some ways, but I just think overall, all of us are really talented, and we all want to be great, and we approach everything that we do like that, whether it's meetings, on the field, at practice. So I think that's always just going to help elevate our play and push each other.
Where do you think you've developed most over the past 8 months since you got here in January?
Yeah, I'd say hands down just overall game knowledge. And I think, I've said in the past, Coach Thomas has done a great job of teaching us, and just the reps that I've been able to get against a defense that you always don't know what they're running. You know, they're rotating and giving us a lot of different looks. So I just think whether it be film, reps, things like that, just grown a lot from just basic type of coverage knowledge to knowing a lot more and knowing where to go and having different, places to go on different plays based on the coverage. So I think I've grown a lot in that avenue.
Hey, Danny, have any of the receivers stood out to you through practices so far?
I would say just overall the group's been doing really well. Throwing in the tight ends included, I just think we have a lot of guys that are going to be able to make a lot of plays, and they do that consistently. And Coach McGuire does a great job of preparing them. Whether it be different checks and stuff, they're really on top of their stuff, and it's been good to see.
You've had a longer relationship with Carter Johnson. What have you seen from him as he kind of, I don't know if it's a move, but as he plays more slot, more receiver? How does he fit in that spot?
Yeah, honestly, it surprised me, honestly, how smooth and well he's translated. His background of not playing 11-man football, how much that's really going to affect him, I don't think it will. But definitely someone that, in pads, passes the eye test, moves really well for his size. But I don't think he's really having any issue as far as translating. It's just continuing to get reps and knowing the plays, but obviously really talented for sure.
And Daniel, you'll have a bunch of fans at practice Saturday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
How excited are the guys just to maybe try to put on a show for the fans that are coming out to support the NIL, what you guys are doing?
Yeah, really cool thing going. It's almost like it's a normal practice, but kind of like a spring game type of thing, like having the fans come out and support us. We always love that. But yeah, there's definitely guys talking about it. We're excited for sure. Can't let it affect too much, but definitely would like to put a good product on the field for the fans.
How much were you able to do with some older teammates in terms of going out with the O-line or throwing with receivers kind of on your own?
I think especially this summer, there's been a lot of stuff like that. Whether it be certain guys, hanging out at the house, playing card games or whatnot, or playing golf with different people. I don't think it's necessarily been a certain group. It's really been a good mix of getting to know more people on the team and kind of just continuing to build that team chemistry on and off the field. But the summer was definitely great for that when you have extra time to go do those things.
What's the dorm life been like for the first few days?
Yeah, I have no complaints. A lot of guys kind of complain about it going in and say it's bad, but the AC's been really cold. I've said that, and it's been helping to sleep. But no, it's been good. Kind of brings the guys together. Been able to kind of meet up with guys too to go over plays, at the end of the day and stuff like that. So I have no complaints. It's been good. It's been fun. So.
Your roommate?
Ramir Johnson.
All good. All right.
Thank you guys.